Welcome back to the channel once again, guys. I just finished my test with the Revenge deck and the Fireheart, and take a look at what we got. A 306. I would have said it's broken, but yesterday I also got a 320 with my normal arrow backpack thrower strategy. But bro, the Revenge deck is really OP. Paired up with the Fireheart. Like, you crush any base. This was my first test of the day. I tried to record live, but then I found out I didn't plug in my mic. So yeah, I have to just do a review of the strategy or the entire day for those that are interested in it. But take a look at this base. There's no way you can set up a funnel, but or it seems like there's no way since you don't have a backpack, zap, or anything. But all you have to do is to like go to one side of the base with your throwers, go to another side of the base with maybe your queen and your king, and then straight down the middle with your fire heart and your revenge deck. So yeah, that's exactly what I did on this base, and a lot of other bases with Invis Town Hall like this, diamond bases. So I'll show that, and then I also hit some box bases as well. So yeah, this should be a good review of the strategy, and then throwers in general. So yeah, can see Queen on this side with the Duke. I said with the Duke, with the Druid, Ice Golem, just to funnel that side. The only problem for your Dragon Duke is going to be this Logger guy. This Logger guy is very, very frustrating. So take note of him. I wish, or not I wish, but yeah, I tested out the King with the Stick Horse and the Giant Gauntlet for the first time in a while. And it's also nice. If I had my normal Snake Bracelet, I would have just put him on the outside with the Queen to cook. But yeah, take a look at it. Once he's taking a lot of damage, just ice block him. And every single thing that is damaging him at that point is what will take damage from the Revenge deck. If it is not hitting him, he will not deal damage to that stuff. That's what I found out eventually. But yeah, it's still nice. So if Super Wizard Tower is hitting him and then this Multi Inferno, he will do the damage back. Every other thing will not take damage. Only the things that are hitting him on the base. And then when he dies, you have 2 revive spells to use to bring him back to life. So yeah, you have nothing to worry about. And you can see my king. I also have my king. I sent my king into the core. Unfortunately, it was to the side of the enemy king. So that, I think that took a lot of his shots. But regardless, it was still a crushing 3-star. Like, super crushing. I had a lot of spells towards the back end. My only fail was I forgot to use my siege machine. Like, I wasn't intentionally trying to swag it. I think I will show you guys as well. Like, it was so crushed. I thought it was super crushed, but then yeah, I got humbled by, and then I mistakenly revived my king instead of my duke on one of them. So yeah, this is basically how the army works. Let me see if I can show. That was my first set of the day. Let me show another one. SA Cute King. What did I do on this one? Okay, this is another diamond base, and then take a look at it. This one has in base there. I did the exact same thing. Throwers to the right, queen to the left, and then dragon duke down the middle. And then don't worry about the invis because you have an ice block spell now. You can keep your duke around there to when the invis expires, and then you can just get back to firing it. So let's take a look at it. I think this one was a bit more messy as well. But yeah, see, Dragon Duke down the middle. Logger is coming. I think I froze it. I mean, even decide to use 2 freezes on this army instead of totems because I don't know, totems may not be the best. Especially when facing this Logger. I prefer to just use a freeze on him. So that's exactly what I did here. Let me put on 2 times speed. You can see him going down the middle of the base. And then here, after he's done with that, you can see Queen fighting alone, which is what happens when you have the stick horse. You know, she has to do things on her own most times. And then also you cannot use the king to funnel the outside. You have to send him, which is why on the normal day I just prefer the stick, the stick horse, the snake bracelet, because you know you don't have to think too much about where you're deploying your king. All you have to do is to just put him along the outside to funnel. But yeah, after this guy is done, I'm just gonna try to send my king somewhere. Okay, yeah, send him to the outside. He's dealing revenge damage even while his Phoenix is active. I used the overgrowth on this side, and then when I revived was when I used the ice block spells to take care of those stuff. So yeah, he was the one that carried on this hit, by the way. Let me speed it up to when I revived him. Yeah, I revived him. Overgrowth expired at the perfect time. Take a look at it. Before I took out those escalates, Overgrowth expired, and then I just used the ice block spells to keep him in place. And he ended up taking out the revenge tower. I think the monolith as well. Take a look at him. Cooking. Queen died. And here, I just used the second ice block spell on him, and he cleared off the rest of stuff. Like, that was so cool, honestly. So cool. One more revive left, so even when he died, I was still able to Triple. He came close, but this is why I said it's good because it carried. Like he really carried. So yeah, let's go to my third hit of the day. Was that my fail? Yep, that was my fail. Now take a look at this. Here you will see the crazy value of the Duke. And then you also see why I said the logger is really bad. So take note of every single thing on this fail. Here, same thing I did. You can see left side, throwers, queen to the right side. We already know this algorithm. This procedure, I popped her ability immediately so that she will set a very quick funnel. You don't need to be greedy with it. And then here, down the middle of the base once again for my Dragon Duke. But here, take a look at the logger. The logger kept on cooking. Like, I didn't know how long it survived. And then I also sent my king into the middle. That was a mistake. I wanted to send to the left side of the court, but yeah. Here, ice block spell. I wish I used the free spell because you can see the ice block. It will still keep pushing him back when this logger is targeting him. So it's so bad. It is so bad. And then King, I plan to send King towards this multi inferno compartment here, but he ended up going to fight the Duke as well. And the Duke, I said the Duke, the logger, and the logger actually wrecked both of them at the same time. Like, can you imagine? So till now, the logger is still pushing them back. But take a look at the revenge deck, taking out the spitter, the multi infernos. It was so cool. And at this point, I thought it was already in the bag. Do you understand? I still had two revives. Okay, I just used my first revive. Multi to the left to go down. Spitter will also go down. And I thought I had things in the bag, but time was already far spent. And I had not used my troop launcher. I was looking for a siege barracks. I wish I had a siege barracks on this army to just put at this side because I knew that time was already a problem. Time was already a problem. I was also thinking of reviving my queen. Remember, you have to revive, so you don't need to always revive your duke for time. But then I mistakenly tapped the king here. Just watch things. Yeah, I mistakenly tapped the king, and he just was just useless. He ended up playing like only two buildings, which was my only fail of the day. You can see simple error led to my only fail of the day. So let's get to the remaining triples of the day. I'm sure diamond bases are hard. Take a look at another diamond base with invis here. What do I do? Throwers right side, queen left side, dragon duke down the core. By this time we've already learned that the logger is a huge problem. So I just kept on freezing and then using my totem spells and ice block spells. You understand? So just keep doing that. And then I don't even know why I sent my king in here. I forgot that the enemy king is still alive. But yeah, he was still good. Why is my screen not touching very well? But yeah, here giant gauntlets popping, and then the Duke still cooking with his revenge deck because he's also taking damage as well. And then just the back end of the base, my throwers are still alive. As you can see, there's nothing to funnel them, so they will be a bit spread out. So maybe next time, or I'll do tests with the snake bracelet instead of the giant gauntlet. I just said to test out the giant gauntlet because why not? I also had mighty muscle to make it max, so I was like, you know what, let me do that, and then just clear the rest of the base with the throwers and the Duke. They just clear up. Close, I know, but bro, it is strong. It is effortless. It is effortless. Even when your warden wants to be mad, remember you have to revive spells, so you can always revive him as well. This is a box base, a popular box base style. I think this one I almost swagged either my I think I almost swagged my king, but I just had to drop him somewhere. So what did I do? Throwers, same thing. Like kind of the same thing, but here, right side, throwers, left side, queen, and then instead of sending the dragon duke down the middle of the base, because there's monolith, I just sent him here. And he actually cooked on this flank. You can see him taking out an air defense. Queen taking out the monolith. I was not looking at her, but eventually I looked and sent in the druid, sent in a free spell, and you can see what they cleared out. Pause. See what the dragon duke is clearing on his own. No spell at all on him. Then over here was when I used an overgrowth spell to kind of hold on to the rage tower, the revenge, and all that stuff. And then once I got close to the second air defense, that was when I used my ice block spell finally. I think my second ice block spell, I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, and at this point I still had my king. So I was just waiting for the overgrowth to expire. And then I sent my king down the core of the base to just clear up all those stuff. And guys, bro, this army is really good. Especially if you already have experience with throwers. Like shout out to Salomon because this is like his army. So this is an improved version of his army with the new equipment. Like it's crazy. So yeah, I had two revives left. I didn't use any revive. I just used it on my queen. which is GG. So which other one? Two is what I do on two is all right. Another diamond base, one of them synchronic bases, and then guess what I did? It's not rocket science. Left side throwers, right side queen, and then down the middle for my dragon duke, bro. Is that easy? You can choose, and funny thing is that you can choose to do it at any side of the base. Let's assume I'm doing it from this bottom side. Where's my pen? Right side throwers, left side queen, down the middle what duke. Do you understand? So it doesn't need to be from any 6 o'clock or 12, any part of the base at all. Whether you're going, and you saw my first hit, it was into the sweep, into the splitters. So whether you're going into the splitters, behind the splitters, bro, just handle your thing well and you're good to go. So take a look at it. Left side queen, right side throwers, dragon duke down the middle, and then of course we've already learned our lesson with the logger. I think the logger locked onto my duke eventually, but I still just kept on using totems for him. See him clearing the multis in the core, even while his eyes blocked. And then, yep, queen cooked. Where did I drop my king? Maybe I dropped him with the queen. Yeah, so yeah, just pushing through the base at this point. Like, it's so spammy at this point. Without your backpack, without backpack arrow, without backpack sap, it is just so spammy. It's like a spam army now. Throwers. Super spam. So I think everybody will switch to this strategy coming in the next 2-3 days because the army is really strong, really really strong. So this guy Hang TZ, what I do on your base, another invis core base. Of course, you guys know what I did. Throwers right, queen left, and then dragon duke down the middle of the base. Watch out for the logger. This time my throwers took out the logger, so there was absolutely no problem. Invis, I didn't use an ice block spell early on, but what do I do? I have a king that I can send to the core of the base as well. This was so crazy. Then I can just overgo the back end. I forgot to wait for the rage to activate, but not the end of the world. And then here, revive spell. Did I have any ice block? I used all my ice block spells. That's nice. But then I had revive spells and then throwers and a lot of troops. Easy triple on this one. Easy triple. And then my final hit of the day is FE. I don't know what your name is. Oh, this one I went opposite the town hall. I could have also gone into the town hall. I think what discouraged me was this sweepers, but I could clear the sweepers early on and then just send him straight to the revenge tower and then go down here. But I went opposite, which could be risky. I think it came a bit close towards the ending, but it was not. I was not afraid. It came a bit close, but I was not afraid. Here he was about to walk, and then the ice block spell came in handy to make sure he stays in place. And then Queen can just clear up the funnel here. Then he goes back down the middle. And then yeah, king as well. If I had the stick horse, I say stick horse. If I had the snake bracelet, I'll just put him along the outside to funnel them in the core, or funnel the queen very well. But I didn't have that, so I had to delay my king and then send him into the multi inferno, which was not bad. So yeah, take a look at it. So sent him here. Duke is still cookie pause. By this time, I think my mighty muscle had gone, so I had only level 11, but I didn't care. I didn't care. I still used it and I crushed the base. So yeah. I just dropped my troop launcher at this point. Take a look at it. I forgot it. I keep forgetting my troop launcher actually. I don't always intend to swag it. I think my last video I swagged my troop launcher on the first hit of the day, but I don't always intend to swag it. I genuinely just forget it sometimes. So yeah, this is the revenge deck. Make sure to like, subscribe. I didn't know if I said I got a 320 yesterday, but yeah, I got 320 today, 306. So yeah, see you guys in my next video. Ciao. Hopefully that one is live hits.